I don't know what happened on my laptop, but YouTube would not let me go live. So maybe this will work trying for my phone, hopefully. Never live stream from my phone on YouTube, so bear with me. See if we can get anybody in here. See if this is actually working or not. Okay, well, it looks like it is. Adrenaline Turkey Call. What's up, man? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for the congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what is going on, guys. I apologize for the going live and then leaving and going live and then leaving. For some reason, it's not letting me live stream on my laptop tonight, which is really weird because I've gone live on this laptop before. But it's just I was live for like 10 minutes and I was just talking and talking and talking before I realized nobody else was in the live. Nobody else could see me. It just said still waiting. It was like people were in the waiting room and it was showing that I hadn't started the live for you guys, but I did start the live. It literally said live at the top of my screen and I was talking for like a good 10 minutes. But so I switched over to my phone and it seems to be working. I see 5 of you guys in here currently. You got a comment. People are saying, if you can see me, if you can hear me, put live in the comments, please, so that I know that we're actually good to go this time before I start ranting and raving and talking. Turkey Call, man. What you doing tonight, brother? It's all good. We all have to figure this stuff out. Yeah, no, absolutely. And it's weird, you know. I don't know what YouTube was doing with that. I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. For now, we'll just use the phone. I got a 55% battery, so we should be good for a little while. Awesome. Thank you so much, Turkey Call. I appreciate that. But thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for helping me. And really, I see it as you guys as well, the community reaching 1,000 subscribers. You know, the bigger this community gets, the more people that comment, the more connections that you guys can make with each other, the more connections that I can make and more content I can bring you guys and different collaborations and, you know, different windows of opportunity. I've had a couple of you guys reach out, and I'm gonna go ahead and shout out. I believe his handle on Instagram is Big Daddy Brisket. He's out of, I believe, Sacramento, California. He has some really, really cool professional looking pop-up videos on his Instagram. And to be honest, guys, they look a little bit better than mine. As far as the content goes, he's got it going on, man. Got some really cool looking videos. Big Daddy Brisket on Instagram. Shout out to you, man. Go check that guy out. He's doing pop-up events in California, and he's putting on some legit events. It looks great. His setup looks fantastic. Mine looks terrible compared to his. Mine's all rough and rugged, and his looks all fancy, professional. He's got videographers and everything. Drew G, congrats, bro, on the 1K. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for helping push me over the top, brother. Thank you. This is big, guys. I was saying before, you know, we got to 1,000 subscribers. I say we because it's not just me. It's you guys too, pushing the content and really absorbing it. And if it wasn't for you guys watching the videos, I'd have no reason to make them. But we started the channel in October, so less than 6 months ago. And to be honest, the first month I only posted 1 video. And so we've been able to reach over 1,000 subscribers and be on the brink of getting monetized in less than 6 months, which is incredible growth for where YouTube's at right now. It's very hard to grow a YouTube channel right now, but I think a combination of good information that I've been providing, along with just great support from you guys, a great community of people in the barbecue community, that's helped us reach this first of many milestones. You know, I think a lot of people on YouTube, especially in the barbecue community, they put a lot of different editing on their videos. They do a lot of fancy stuff, a lot of fancy topics and things, which is cool. I like watching those videos too. But I kind of came out and just kind of just shot it on an iPhone, and just really not focusing on high production, but focusing on the information to help you guys grow in what you're doing. Jay Weldner says, "Do you work a full-time job or do the barbecue on the weekends?" No, this is my full-time job. This is my full-time job. I have a lot of experience in the restaurant business, and I took a break from it in 2020 due to COVID. And the last 4 years, I've been working in different industries. But I kind of got the itch to hop back in the restaurant, but I didn't want to work for somebody else, so I decided to start my own restaurant, which is Kirby's Barbecue. And so, no, I do this full time. I open on the weekends, but during the week, it's full court press on other things to get ready for the weekend. By the way, my name is Travis, and I'm from Central Louisiana. All right, Adrenaline Turkey Call. Travis from Central Louisiana. I used to live in Louisiana. Lived at Fort Polk, Louisiana. Daniel Hernandez, what's up, brother? Call us Ohio boys out. Rival Q Barbecue. Okay, in Ohio. All right, shout out to Ohio. What's up, Iggy? Drew says, "I'm out in LaPorte and been practicing my smoking skills to start selling soon." Okay, Drew, you're not that far, man. Why don't you come out to the restaurant? Come out to the restaurant. Try our food one of these weekends, man. I'll give you some time. We'll chop it up. TJ, what's up, TJ? Guys, I got to give TJ a big shout out because TJ was actually the very first member to the channel. If you guys don't know, we opened up a members only section of the channel. There's multiple tiers with different benefits, but TJ was the first. And I just want to give him big praise and shout out because that's kind of taking your support to the next level. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you, TJ. But some of those benefits that you get from becoming a member, depending on the tier, right? But you get early access to the videos that I'm going to be posting days earlier than other people. You get a pound of free brisket when you come to my restaurant. You can get one-on-one barbecue coaching, things like that. So there's a lot of good benefits to becoming a member of the channel, along with just supporting the growth of the channel. So thank you. Thank you so much, TJ. Drew said I lived in Fort Campbell. Okay, all right. Yeah, I lived in Fort Polk, man, 6 years in the swamp. Yep, Fort Polk in the swamp. Stella, it's my birthday. All right, happy birthday, Stella. Happy birthday. Thanks for hopping on the live. Mike says, "What's up, Kirby? Like you, I was stationed at Fort Polk, 90 to 91. All right, Mike, 90 to 91 of Fort Polk. Man, Mike, I was born in you're gonna think I'm a baby, man. I was born in 94. I know I look old, but I ain't that old. I was born in 94. Yeah, Fort Polk, I'm sure it hadn't changed that much. Maybe now, but from 90, 91 to, I don't know. We were there. I was there in 2007. 2007 is when I was there at Fort Polk, Mike. Kirby, what is the best advice you can give a new barbecue startup? Just work. Just do it. Don't be scared. The video that I posted not that long ago, a day ago, it should have been a day ago, about things that you need to know, what's holding you back in your barbecue business. I think if you haven't seen that video, watch that video, because the advice that I would give is stop letting paperwork and rules and regulations and things like that hold you back from starting your barbecue business. You're never going to know everything before you start. You're going to have to learn some of it along the way. And you're going to make mistakes, and you may get in trouble. You may get a slap on the wrist. You may have, an angry customer. You may have stuff happen, man, but it's a part of the game. It's a part of learning and getting through it. So I would just say the advice is to just get started and learn along the way. Learn along the way. Drew said, I was born in 90. LOL. Yeah. It's all right. Young, old, don't matter. Everyone's welcome here. Stella's birthday's today. We won't ask her what year she was born, but Stella's birthday's today. Happy birthday again. Travis said, I'm hoping that we can start getting into pop-ups with my brother. More for ourselves soon. Most of the time we do it, we are doing it for fundraising. Hey, that's a great thing to do is fundraising. It's a great way to, help out the community, but also get your name out in the community. So if you ever want to take it, more seriously, like in a business sense, then you already have a lot of contacts and you've already built up kind of a good reputation. So that's cool. JM, it's working now. Thanks, JM. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. That was wild. The live stream was not letting me go live. Well, it said it was live for me, but not for you guys. So that was really, really, really weird. Really weird. But today was a great day, guys. We hit 1,000 subscribers as a community, and then we also did $1,000 worth of sales at the barbecue pop-up, which was insane. That's our busiest day yet. And to be able to do $1,000 for the day in sales is phenomenal. That's a good place to be. I'm not going to say that's a good start because, I think my first pop-up, I think we did I don't know, $200 or $300, which is still pretty good for your first time, to be honest. But, to do $1,000 today was really big for me. That just showed me that the possibilities are endless, and there's definitely some big scalability in this if you're willing to take the time and the effort to make it happen. So that was huge. That was huge. I call it today 1K day. Beautiful. JM said, do you have relatives in Chicago? I do not. I don't think I know anybody who lives in Chicago. Smoke and Griddles, congrats, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's when you do your pop-up business and the first day that you go out there, you might have 5 customers, and then the next weekend you might have 7, and then the next weekend you might have 10, and then it keeps on scaling up from there, right? And that's how it's been for us. That's how it's been for us. It didn't start off with just a bunch of customers coming every day. It started off pretty slow. It started off one here, one there, friends and family, right? And then slowly but surely, as you're more consistent, being in the same spot at the same time on the same days, people start to see you week after week, and eventually they stop. And so you will have days where it feels like nobody's coming. Like, I'll give you an example. Last Sunday, I don't know what was going on. My assumption was because that was Valentine's Day weekend, the last weekend. And we had a pretty good Friday, pretty decent Saturday, and Sunday was horrible, guys. Last Sunday, we were there from 11 to 5. We had 2 customers. 2. It was the worst day I've ever had sales-wise, running a pop-up. And it was crazy. I think people had just spent all their money going out to eat during the Valentine's Day weekend. They didn't have any money for barbecue, I guess. But the reason I bring it up is because, so the last day that I went out and sold, last Sunday, was our worst day ever. Okay, only 2 guests. And then cross-reference that with today, the following weekend, the following Friday, we did $1,000 in sales today, had about 40 orders. Part of it was a catering that we did, but insane. So it can go from nothing to something literally like that. But most of the time, you're going to have to build up. You're going to have to scale up. The only reason I got access to that catering was it was from a customer from several weeks ago who really liked the food. And they decided to come back and they said, hey, we have this catering opportunity. We want you to do it. And so I did the catering opportunity in the morning, the first couple hours of the day. And then I went to the pop-up site that I'm normally at in front of the restaurant, and I worked that the rest of the day. And so the combination of that catering plus selling at the restaurant site of the pop-up, we were able to do over $1,000 in sales today, which is crazy. Jay Weldner, how do you price your barbecue to make profit and provide a good product for the customer? So go check out the video I made. I made a video last week on how to price your barbecue. Okay, go watch that video. I think it'll be very informative for you. I'll break it down in depth in that video. But essentially, what a lot of people tell you is to take whatever you're paying for the protein by the pound and triple it. But I'm not going to subscribe to that rule 100%, is because in that video I talk about you got to go see what your competitors are charging, what the quality that they're selling and how good theirs are versus yours. And then that kind of gives you an idea of how much you should charge. So if the barbecue restaurant down the street is selling their brisket for $30 a pound and you think their brisket is just absolutely amazing and it's 10 times better than yours, maybe you should be selling at 25 or 26 bucks a pound. Okay. But if you try their brisket and you're like, hey, mine is just as good or better, then maybe, yeah, you have the right to go ahead and charge that $30 a pound. Dino says, Kirby, what's up, brother? Looking to open up a barbecue restaurant myself here in Rio Grande Valley real soon. Okay. Congrats, man. Congrats. I'm sure it'll do well, man. In certain places like that where you have a good amount of people, but they may not have access to barbecue, I think you might do well. That's awesome. JM, can you get other vendors to join you in making an event? You could. Yeah, absolutely. And to be honest, when you first start out, that's what I would recommend. What I did was kind of like a rebel, to be honest. What I did was I just popped up on the side of the road and said, I'm doing my own damn thing. But you will make a lot more money, especially at the beginning before you built a brand or a name for yourself. If you're going to farmers markets, vendor markets, different events and fairs and festivals and things like that, where you have a lot more vendors there, because then people are going to shop the entire market and not just stopping for you. Because if they don't know you, they're probably not going to stop, not 100% of the time. Excuse me, at least not the masses. So one of my most successful events was actually, I guess I said we did our first 1K day today. I guess that's not 100% true because we did do about 1,400, but it was a different day, but it was at a vendor event. It was at an event where there was probably 20 other vendors, and they were selling everything from 3D printed stuff to candles to lotions, all kinds of stuff. But we were only one of two food vendors at that vendor market. And so when people were hungry from walking around and shopping, they stopped at my place because I had the smoker out there. There was smoke bellowing out of the thing. Everybody could smell the brisket. It was a great deal. So, so I guess this would technically be our second $1,000 day because we did do a pop-up at a vendor market. So that's a really good way, because then you're taking advantage of customers that are already going to be there at this event. So that's what I would recommend too. Somebody asked for advice. Do your pop-ups at local vendor markets and start to build your name and your brand and your reputation, and then go out on your own at your own site that you're renting or whatever the case may be to run an event by yourself. That I would definitely say that's really good advice to do. Meet and greet barbecue. What's up? What's up, man? Says keep pushing, brother. I will. I will. We're gonna keep pushing this thing as far as we can. Um, like I said earlier, I didn't start YouTube to get famous. I didn't start YouTube to make YouTube money or anything like that. If you do want to super chat, though, you can super chat now. Since your boy's at 1,000 subscribers, you want to super chat, you want to leave your boy some love, that's cool. But no, I didn't start this thing for money or fame or anything like that. Um, I just started it to, sorry, I'm sniffling, guys. I've been out there in the cold all day with the smoke, but I started this to kind of grow my name and my brand, to further my actual brick and mortar business. And I think that's a big difference between me and a lot of other barbecue content creators is a lot of them are just barbecue YouTubers, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I think, when you're talking to someone who's actually boots on the ground, selling, operating, it's a little bit different. But if you guys haven't checked out Meet and Greet Barbecue, go check him out. He's got a huge channel. Huge channel. I think he's got like 20,000 subscribers right now, something like that. And he's got some good content. Travis said, I appreciate your service, and you too, Mike. The fundraising we do is for veterans. That's pop-ups as well as all profits we make from barbecue contests we put on annually. That's awesome. That's fantastic, man. I love to hear that, Travis. Drew says, if I was going to sell locally for the first time selling plates, would you think pulled pork and chopped beef sandwiches would be good, or rib sausage and 2 sides? Just sandwiches, for sure, just sandwiches. That's going to be the most profitable, and it's also going to be way easier for you to operate and do what you need to do, especially for your first time. JM, you have mirror image going in video. Everything's backwards. Letter on the hat shirt. What in the world? Really? Huh. That's interesting. I don't know how to fix that. If somebody knows how to fix that, let me know. I don't want to press anything and screw it up. If you know how to fix that, you let me know. I didn't realize it was mirrored. Thank you. I'll figure that out. Like I said, I'm on my phone right now. So for some reason, YouTube would not allow me to actually go live on my laptop. So I'll figure that out. Let's see, where was I? Dr. Evie Exton, what do you say to the places that claim they only use salt and pepper? You know what? A lot of places do only use salt and pepper. A lot of places only do use salt and pepper. But you can definitely get into other seasonings and spices. Don't be afraid to experiment. But honestly, guys, if you get a great smoke, if you get a great cook, then you can have a really good product with salt and pepper. In fact, all I use is salt and pepper on my pork spare ribs. Salt, pepper, and then I spritz with apple cider vinegar. That's it. And they're the best damn ribs you'll taste. All right, push it to the front of the line. We got a super chat. Smoking Griddles, $5 super chat. Our first super chat on the channel. Congrats again, man. Really appreciate all the advice on starting a pop-up and doing it so early on in your journey. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. That means the world to me that you would actually support and throw some money out there. I know it's tough out there these days, and that means a lot. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep pumping out content for you guys, and I want to see you guys be successful selling barbecue as well. Another $5 super chat from TJ. After Mardi Gras, I'm going to jump in with my new and first stick burner. Hey, congrats, TJ. Congrats. I want to know, have you already bought it, or are you going to buy it? And what are you going to buy, man? What are you going to get? I'd like to know that. And what are your plans for Mardi Gras? What you got going on? What you going to be doing? Let's see. JW says, how did you fall in love with barbecue? So my grandfather's name was Kirby. My name's actually Sean. My grandfather's name was Kirby, and he did barbecue competitions in Kansas City back in the 90s. And he was really good. He won a lot of contests, placed in a lot of contests, and he kind of taught me how to barbecue growing up. And honestly, at first, it was just the ability to spend time with him, quality time with him over a long period of time, sitting in front of the barbecue pit. And that's how I kind of fell in love. I fell in love with it because I got to spend time with him. I got to cook really good food, learn about it, so on and so forth. And that was the first time that I fell in love with barbecue. Great question. Great question. Travis says Meet and Greet Barbecue has a great channel too. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Go subscribe to him. Barbecue Bourbon and Blues says building a brand is extremely important. Yes. Yes. And for any of you guys who are trying to start a barbecue concept, um, I know not everybody is super comfortable in front of a camera, but I'd encourage you to try and do what I'm doing or something similar. Put your own twist on it. Don't copy me. Put your own twist on it. But I definitely encourage you guys to try to market, try to brand, try to show your journey doing it as well. Whether that's on YouTube or maybe you just post some stuff on Instagram or Facebook. There's a big barbecue community on Facebook. I'd encourage you to do that, guys, because it can really help you grow your brand and your name. TJ said, I bought the same one you have, got it last Sunday. Congratulations. It's a great smoker. TJ, you probably already saw the video, but I did make a video on how to, gosh, what was the title? I think it was, Can You Run a Barbecue Catering Business with a Backyard Smoker? I think that's the video I'm thinking of. I'm going to go back and look real quick. But it'll kind of give you some tips and tricks on what you need to do with that smoker. I haven't made any modifications to it, just so you guys know. So TJ, you don't need to go making a bunch of modifications to it. But there are some things you need to know, like keeping your wood and keeping your fire burning as far away from the fireboxes or as far away from the cook chamber as possible. Try to push it as close to the door so that those flames aren't creeping into the firebox. It does have a deflector plate, but sometimes if you build up too big of a fire in that very small firebox, those flames will reach into the cook chamber and they'll start to burn up the bottoms of your proteins, especially briskets, because they're on there for a long time. So you want to build that fire away from the cook chamber as much as possible. And you want to keep it at a manageable temperature. You don't want to go overboard. On that smoker, I don't recommend going over 275 ever. And clean it out. Clean out the smoker after every use, or at least every weekend that you're using it, because I've had a couple times where I got lazy. I didn't do that. There was grease built up at the bottom of the cook chamber, and those flames came through right under that deflector plate, and I had a grease fire. Almost ruined my briskets. And when you're throwing $75 briskets on the smoker, you're not trying to have them ruined in a grease fire. It's not fun. Not fun at all. TJ said, I'm working 12-hour days straight all through Mardi Gras. I'm in New Orleans. Wow. Okay. Get your money, TJ. Get your money. Drunken Chef Barbecue. What's up? What's up? Tapping in to show support. I appreciate that. Drunken Chef Barbecue. What's your drink of choice? What are you drinking when you're cooking barbecue, when you're smoking briskets? What are you guys drinking? Is it water, Pepsi, iced tea, beer? I'm a whiskey guy myself. I like a nice whiskey and a cigar if I'm cooking barbecue for just, friends and family and things like that. Obviously, try not to do that when you're cooking for the public, right? You don't want to be smoking tobacco and nicotine and all that around people's food. Friends and family just hanging out in the backyard, it's whatever. But if you're selling to customers, probably don't want to do that. But yeah, I like me a good whiskey or scotch with a cigar. That's what I do. Travis, I do have Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. It's at Kirby's Barbecue. I encourage all of you guys, especially if you're in Texas, especially if you're somewhere close to Houston and you want to stop by the restaurant. I'm always posting updates and things on Instagram. So it's at Kirby's Barbecue. You can also go to our website, kirbysbarbecue.com. I make it super simple for you guys to find me and figure out what I'm doing. Let's see. TJ said, I've seen them all. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And if you have any questions, TJ, about the smoker, maybe you're doing a cook or something and something happened or something didn't seem right and you have any questions, just shoot me a message on Instagram and I'll help you out, brother. Barbecue Bourbon and Blues. My brother and I just have fun in the backyard doing videos, recipes, but our goal was to get our name out there. Now our catering business is booming when we aren't competing. That's awesome. See, and this is what I was talking about before was in one of my previous videos was that you don't have to start a restaurant. You don't even have to open a food truck. You know, if you want to do fundraisers like they were talking about for the veterans, or doing competitions on random weekends throughout the year, or doing caterings, there's so many opportunities. There's so many different ways that you can contribute and participate in being in the barbecue community. It doesn't always have to be that you're going to open a restaurant or a food truck or things like that. You know, your path is going to be different than other people's. JM, waiting to get an offset, doing a pellet grill with good results. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know a lot of people get really good results on pellet smokers, and they allow you to get a lot more sleep than us. They allow you to get a lot more sleep than us. I tell you that. Drunken Chef Barbecue said he's drinking Modelo or El Presidente. If it's for customers, I drink water. Yeah, there you go. That's the politically correct answer. JW, barbecue brother, I appreciate that. That hit deep. Barbecue is a passion, not a weekend try, but a love for the wood and proteins that you are cooking and the end result of smiling faces. 100%. That's right. That's right. Dino said, did you do competition circuit at all? No, I did not. I have never done a barbecue competition ever in my entire life. Never have. And to be honest, I don't really have a lot of interest in it. Like I said, I spent probably 7-8 years doing restaurant management for other concepts that were not barbecue. And so I'm all about operations. I'm all about P&Ls. I'm all about customer service. I'm all about systems and processes. I'm on the operations side of things. I'm here to make money, have fun. Obviously, I have fun. I love barbecue. I'm passionate about it. But I'm here for the culinary experience as well as the making money experience. And that's what I try to teach you guys on the channel is, hey, the culinary part is awesome, okay? Barbecue is a great thing. It's very fun. It's very rewarding in other ways than monetarily. But at the end of the day, I think if you're not making money at it, then, and you're trying. If you're trying to make money at it and you're not making money at it, then it's not going to be fun anymore. But if you go into it knowing, hey, I don't need to make any money on this, I don't want to make any money on this, I'm just doing it for the fun, that's cool. That's cool. But I think a lot of people try to get into it to make money. And when they don't make money, they're like, man, I hate this. Oh, get in the crib. They're like, man, I hate this. So, yeah. Drunken Chef Barbecue said, no sleep gang. LOL. That's right. No sleep. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to keep reading the comments. I'm in here. I just got to stretch. I'm going to stand up. Smoking Griddles. I'm going to be starting my pop-up in a few weeks, getting my canopy, coolers, etc. ready, as well as my temporary food permit. Going to be using my Masterbuilt Gravity smoke to smoke the meat. Okay. Do what you got to do, man. Get your equipment. The great thing is that once you have that equipment, you don't have to purchase it again. It's all reusable. So that's a good thing. Starting out with Carolina barbecue sandwiches and burgers. There you go. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Well, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta stretch this leg. I've been working all day, not drinking enough water. Starting to cramp up a little bit, but I appreciate all this love, the support, everything like that. Thank you guys so much. We hit 1,000 subscribers. Onward and upward, and stay tuned. Following videos will be coming out shortly, and I will see you guys later. Peace.